Hey everyone, Travis here, just out walking Mako this morning. Mako, where are you? There he is. He's already pooped. Good boy. So yesterday I recorded a ridiculously long 10-minute video on my religion is love. Shout out to Rumi. Shout out to anyone who watched it. It's sort of just kind of what I'm feeling right now in the world and what is needed. And what is needed is not only transformational leaders, but just people transformational who are willing to show up and be about who they are, and hopefully what they're about is love and helping others and helping the world. Not in a forceful way, not in a violent way, not in a manipulative way. It reminds me of one of my favorite analogies. I love me a good nature analogy. And so if you take potatoes, eggs, and coffee beans and you boil them in hot water, I love this. What happens to each? Well, hardened potatoes, you put them in the boiling water, what happens? They turn to mush, right? So they are transformed by the hot water, the pressure, the environment. You take eggs, you put them in the hot water. Well, they were fragile, right? Fragile, gooey inside. What happens to the eggs? They become hardened, they become hard boiled. Again, they are impacted and transformed by the environment around them. But what happens when you take those coffee beans? You take those coffee beans in there, after the water is boiling, not only do they maintain their consistency, what happens to the water? They transform the water. Instead of letting the environment transform them, they transform the environment by what? By who they are inside and how they show up. They transform the environment around them. So for each of us, shout out to St. Louis traffic, how do we impact the environments that we're in? I.e., how do we impact the people who work in the environments? How do we impact our family, our friends? Based on what? Based on how we show up, based on how we behave, based on what is inside of each of us. Not what we say, not what we preach, not what we believe in, what we do, our behaviors, how we treat people. So let's be transformational. Let's be coffee beans. Let's leave a sweet, sweet aroma every time we walk into a room and leave that room. Have a great day, everyone.